Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? So, um, man, look, I'll be honest with you guys. I normally wouldn't just do this solo, but there's just so many things I want to talk to you guys about, and just kind of get off my mind. It's just literally I can't stop thinking about some of this stuff. So we're gonna have a slew of things we're gonna go over, and I think I might have a couple special guests somewhere near the end. We're gonna go over some crazy topics as well. But one of the major things is this thing. Okay, cool. Hold on, is this thing too high? All right, hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. But one of the major things we're gonna go over first is we're gonna go over the fight, right? I'm not sure if you guys seen that fight or if you went back, if you went through and looked at the highlights, right? Um, that fight, to me, the Tank versus Garcia fight, that was definitely a fight of young versus young and having mistakes and not wanting to fix them versus someone who is a veteran and who can adapt and who will abuse your weakness. I'm gonna tell you right now, there was a couple times in that fight where I was like, "Oh, he's hurt, he's hurt, he's hurt, he's hurt. He's getting hit in the same spot." If you look at that one punch where he caught him in the rib, I literally thought he broke something, or he either broke a rib or deflated a lung. Like you could tell, even once he got hit, that he was like, "No, I can't. Something's wrong." So to me, that just goes back and tells you because what was one of Garcia's weaknesses? Leaving himself open when he goes for combo. He said, "I always leave it open." He said, maybe I'll find somebody that makes me want to fix that. So, in my opinion, if he would have fixed that, I feel like the fight would have went the distance, but still would have been the same result. But man, oh man, precision. And if you remember, if you look at our previous podcast, that was my thing. I was saying that Tank has fought. Okay, so Tank has fought in too many guys, too many high level guys. In my opinion, too many high level guys back to back to back to back. So you're gonna have somebody that's going. You gotta have somebody that's a straight up brawler that can take some hits if you're gonna go against Tank. And even then, it may not be enough, just because of Tank's body of work. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't compare him to a Mayweather. Because Mayweather, to me, picked and chose people when he wanted to fight them. That makes sense, because he was the bigger purse, of course. So it was at Mayweather's leisure. But Tank is taking fights whenever you want him. You want him, he deliver them. You know what I'm saying? And that to me is the thing. I feel like is polishing his skill set. So when I looked at him fight, some of them fights didn't even look that clean. But you could tell Garcia was like, like fam, that fight was amazing. The only thing I am kind of sad about is that the fight was so short. To me, that fight probably should have went another 2 rounds minimum to about round 9. At least that knock him out then, because fam, that was to me that was damn near a UFC fight, 7th round. Just in my opinion, cause I mean, it's a little bit shorter or a little bit longer than a UFC fight. But to me, as far as boxing in general, that was like a UFC fight, and it wasn't like a crazy knockout. Like he just knocked the air out of his ass. You know what I'm saying? And you understand, to be knocked out like that, or to be knocked down, when you have to voluntarily take a knee, takes. I think it's harder to make someone give up voluntarily who's coherent than it is to it's harder than knocking them out and knocking them unconscious or TKOing them where they can't even call it, because he to me could have kept going, but he said nope, this said I can't do it. You have to make a conscious decision to say, yeah, no mas, I can't do it. And to me that's harder. Especially when you've been working for months, you've been talking your shit, you've been talking about you're gonna beat his ass, all the money that's on the line, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the person's already locked down, but still, you're talking about crazy opportunities that you would get if you were to win that. So that's all on the line. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at it from that perspective that fam, dude could literally have changed everything. And Tank would have still been good, but Garcia would have been the man. He would have been the number one guy, you know what I'm saying, out there. But yeah, I mean, for him to still say, nah, I can't do it, that to me shows the greatness of Tank.